Hello friends, today I am gone at an art conference and so I wanted to walk you through your instructions of exactly what you're going to be doing today on your project. So each one of you will receive your picture printed off. You will also get a piece of clear transparency paper and a piece of tape. First of all, you are going to stack those on top of each other. You can see I've ripped the top of mine because I've already done this a few times. You're going to do half of the tape on the clear paper, pick it up and fold the rest of the half onto your picture. That part doesn't have to be perfect. Well, none of it does, but that part doesn't have to be perfect because it's just holding it together to stabilize it. Next, you are going to get a Sharpie and you are going to be tracing the main parts of your picture. So if your hands are in your picture, like this is a picture of my little boy, and you are going to trace your hands, you are going to trace the main parts of your face and your body. So I'm just going to give you a little tutorial on what to do, and then if you have any questions afterward, you can ask Miss Vicki. So first we are going to start. I like to start with the outline of the face. So the chin, for some reason, people are forgetting to give themselves chins. Chins are important, guys. Don't forget your chin. We're going to do the head. Now, when you do your hair, you don't need to do every little strand of hair. Just see which direction your hair is going in, and then follow that. Trace around your fingers if you have your hands in the photo. I'm going to trace part of this and then I'll show you one that I've completed already. So make sure you get the nails. Here's what you don't need to do. You don't need to try to shade it, and you don't need to try to get every single little line that's on your picture. When you get to the clothing, you also don't need to do the design unless you really want to, but I want you to focus first on the face and the hair and the body. So this is going to be a project that is not perfect. It's not going to look like a photograph of you when you're done tracing it. It's not supposed to. It's going to be pop art. It's going to be like a cartoon version of yourself. This picture of my little boy, I said, smile, and this is what he does. So he's 4. It's what they do. All right, so I've got the hands traced. I've got around the face. And now I'm going to talk about the eyebrows. For your eyebrows, do not color them in solid. It will look like you have a caterpillar on your head, okay? You are just going to do a few short strokes in the direction that your eyebrows go. The eye, you're going to outline underneath and on top of your eye. Make sure you do your little eyeball part. And then the upper lid. Now here's what I wouldn't do. I would not do these lines underneath the eye because when you add those, it will make you look tired in your drawing. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, we've talked about this before, but this is an experiment. Art is an experiment, just like science. You just get to try new things, and if it works out and you love it, awesome. It's something you can do in the future. If not, you can either keep practicing, or maybe it's not the kind of art that you'll want to do. So here on the nose, I want to make sure that you guys only outline really on the bridge of the nose one side. And that's because, oops, see, I messed up. Okay, let me tell you really fast what you can do if you mess up. You can take a little bit of hand sanitizer, and your hand sanitizer will actually take it off, but don't do it too many times in one area or it'll mess your paper up or your transparency. Okay, when you're doing the nose, only do one side of the bridge, because if you do both sides, it starts to almost look like you have, do you guys remember that book, No David, from like kindergarten? And it's the little boy and he gets in trouble all the time and his mom says, "No, David." Well, it makes you look like that and it's not super awesome. But again, if that's what you do and you like it, then that's all you. That's good. All right, so my little guy has some freckles, so I'm putting a couple of freckles on him. So we have done the hair, the hands, the face, the eyes and the eyebrows, the nose, and now the mouth. Okay, when you do the mouth, you have to do your teeth. Make sure that you outline right under the lip and then on top of the lip. Okay. And then, yes, you have to do teeth. I've had so many kids ask if they have to do teeth. You have to do your teeth if you're smiling. They are going to look silly until we paint them. So when you see your picture, when you see your drawing on the transparency without the photo behind it, you're gonna be like, I look creepy. That's okay. We'll paint it and it'll look less creepy after that. Next week when we paint, we will be using warm and cool colors. You will be painting, if you choose cool colors, you might paint your hair green, your eyes and your lips blue. It's just for fun. Okay, like I said, you can do your shirt or not, it's up to you. But when you flip it over, your picture, you're gonna get to see this cartoon version of yourself, okay? So, this is what it should look like. Well, except for you, not my little boy. You shouldn't look like my little boy, that'd be weird. Your picture should look like a cartoon, some sort of comic or something like that. And then do not take your picture off of your transparency, leave them together, and we will paint them next week. Okay, you guys do a great job for Miss Vicki today. Obey and follow directions. And if you need her help, feel free to raise your hand and ask her. I will see you next week. Have a great fall break.